All right, the hair salon is open. I've just covered her up to protect her paint. And I've put in some mohair conditioner and just let it sit for a minute. That's a lot of hair. And so now I'm just using a really wide tooth comb to comb through it. I want to be really careful. In fact, for this really, really long hair, I want to actually start at the bottom. And then work my way to the scalp. Because fallout is normal. I mean, there's nothing, I don't want to say there's nothing we can do about the fallout, but fallout's going to happen. It's rooted hair. And really combing it is something you don't want to do very often. And a lot of people ask me, so what do I use for mohair conditioner? So we're getting some fallout here. What I use for mohair conditioner, it's just human leave-in conditioner and water. So it's like a 50-50 mix of that. And notice how I'm trying to keep her ears covered and her face covered when I'm doing this process. Because while this is excellent for the hair, it's not so good for the paint. So you want to protect your doll that way. All right, so now that I've gone through with a wide tooth comb, I'm going to go through again with a fine comb. Now, because normally I would suggest you use like a baby comb, but because she's got such long hair, I'm using just a regular comb. But look how beautiful this rooting is. I mean, just the colors, it just be so outstanding. Okay. Sorry, I keep kind of pushing her forward. So I want to kind of hide this balding area that's here at the top. So I'm going to turn her so that she's facing me a little bit better. And I want to be really, really gentle. Oh. Really, really gentle. This reminds me of, the hair reminds me of, I have a mermaid from Cosmic Encounters. She's going off camera here, sorry. Who's got beautiful hair like this. So I'm going to do to it what I normally do with her hair, except I'm going to try to hide this balding spot right here. I'm just going to pull up some hair. Kind of a half up, half down situation going on. So much hair. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And you can see from the way she's rooted, I can tell that she's meant to be in pigtails all the time. So she's got a pronounced part down the middle. And I didn't think I was going to grab them, but I don't know. I might pause the video and grab them. So I have some. I like to use these clips. I find they're gentler on the hair, but I don't think it's going to you can kind of see that it's not holding the whole thing. So I'm just going to flip this forward for a second. And what I like to do while I'm just storing the dolls is I actually like to braid their hair. So I think what I'm going to do, because we've got this really pronounced middle part, to disguise that thinning area on the top, I'm going to do 2 side braids. This is going to keep this hair nice and moisturized. It's going to keep it from getting tangled. I think it looks kind of cute. Hair care is really important for your Reborn dolls. If you're not playing with them and interacting with them, you really should keep them covered. I keep a blanket over them. Try not to have any headbands or hair bows or hats or anything like that on them if you're not, actively playing with them. I don't know if you can see. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Put that on the end. We'll just bring that to the front. And I'll do this side. This hair is thirsty to soak in up all the conditioner, which is great. I wasn't sure because it does feel like it's synthetic, which is fine. It could still use some moisture, although it's not going to soak it up as much as, say, mohair would. But I just love the colors. And I didn't realize it when, from her pictures, how much green there is, that teal green. Thought it was mostly just this dark purple color. My dog is watching me very intently. It's like, Mama, what are you doing? He is fascinated by my dolls. So when I take them out and I change them and stuff, whether it's a video or not, he's always fascinated by what I'm doing. He loves box packings. I have to be really careful because he'll come in here, when I'm getting the stuff together to do the box packing. And if there's like a stuffed animal or something, he'll just sneak it. Or sometimes he snuck like clothing, articles of clothing. I don't let him into the room where I do my reborning. So I think that's why he's fascinated when they come out of that room. He's like, what is going on? Mom, what are you doing? Okay. So now I'm going to go grab, I'm going to pause here for a second. You can see him. Hey, Cheerio. That's Cheerio. Yes, Mr. Man. I'm going to go grab something for her hair because this clip isn't quite big enough. All right, I think we can take this off now. Now let's see if you can see Prism. Yeah, do that. Still put some more, even though I really saturated the hair, it's so thirsty that it really could use some more. All right, let's comb it up one more time. I think I'm going to put some little tendrils out, which I think I'm going to put in rollers and curl. Do that on the sides there. Okay. Kind of cover up that bald spot there. So yeah, this is the kind of hair ties I like to use on dolls with long hair. These soft, I don't know what they are, the soft kind. I'll put that right there. Okay, and then I'll probably curl that back piece too. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial with some ideas on how to take care of your Reborn doll's hair, do that hair maintenance. Just be really, really gentle when you're combing. Get the hair very, very saturated. Even if you have to just put your mohair conditioner in there, just leave it for a while. You know, that's great. And maybe you have to come back and do some more. Kind of depends on, you know, your doll and the environment that they're in. But there you go. There's Prism. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.